The Big Easy. Yes. This is Bob from Gil Skillz. And today, we are going to be taking apart The Big Easy. Da, 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 blah, 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 blah. This deep frying machine. I wonder if there was a turkey in here, or multiple turkeys. Is that what she said? Find out in this episode of Gil Skillz. Okay, so who knows what the Big Easy is going to play Parcheesi or give us that could be sleazy. I don't know. But I do know there's some brass in there. There's brass right there in that little tidbit thingy. This here could quite possibly be stainless. I'm not really 100% sure. There's probably some brass underneath here. And I don't know, there might be a decent amount of stainless steel in here too. So let's go ahead and start with the plastic. Oh, did I forget to mention that I'm going to be doing this one-handed? Yeah, that's right. Ladies and gentlemen, one-handed because just because let me see if I can pull that out. Okay, good. Yeah, got the junk. See if I can spark igniter, show me the way. Okay, we got some screws and we got some brass. Let's check that out. Oh, hold on just a second here. Okie dokie. Let's get this party started. All right, I can't do this with one hand. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to switch to the GoPro. Okay, that's better. Okay, things look good. All right, we're gonna go ahead and continue. I think I already lost a screw somewhere, but no worries, we'll recover. No, we didn't lose it. It's right here. Hold on, just a second here. Get that. Then we got our crap ton of screw stuff. Whoop, and other Bob is here at the ready. Uh-oh. I think it just stripped out one of the things. Ow. Ow. Oh, okay. What came out here? We got some plastic and some wire. Okay. I don't know. Try not to pinch my hand. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see what we got here. See if we can twist this a little bit. Alright. Go. Gotta make sure that there's twist a bit. You know what? This. I'm just gonna continue. If I have to, I'm gonna just cut it out. Because that's what other Bob would do. Yes, he would. Yes, he would. Oh, that's no fun. See what we got here. We got this one right here. I bet you we got one down here. Oh, yeah. So we got that there, and that is going to hopefully come out. Oh, no. Okay, so there's still something connected in there, so we're going to go ahead and continue to take these screws out here. Incoming screws and crap ton of screw status, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be uncovering screws, and more screws. That is more in line with trains, planes, and automobiles. I don't know what I'm talking about, but hey, just enjoy the ride, okay? So we got some ferrous material here. We're gonna go ahead and put that down right there. What do we got right here? We also have ferrous material, so I'm gonna put that with the other ferrous material. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So we got this little shaft. It's not so little shaft. Yeah, it's definitely ferrous. That is a ferrous shaft. All right. So what are we gonna do next, ladies and gentlemen? I say we cut the brass off of this little thingy here, but I don't want to cut this like this off the tube. So let me get something a little bit more substantial. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the substantial right here. So this is what we're going to do. Go ahead and cut this in 1, 2, 3. Oh, just like that, baby. That's what I'm talking about. We'll go ahead and we'll clean that up a little later. Got a nice little piece of brass right there. Let's go ahead and continue. Got this hanging up over here on a hook or something like that. I don't know what it is exactly, but there we go. Finally got it out. So we're going to use this substantial cut and machine thingy, you know, cutters or whatever you want to call them there. We want to get that out. Look, we got a nice high quality tube here. You can suck up your soda or, you know, gasoline out of another car. I wouldn't recommend doing that, ladies and gentlemen, because you will go to jail. But hey, don't do anything illegal. Don't do as I say or what I do. So we're going to put that with the junk. We're just going to set that aside right here with the knobs. We get the little knobby knobs. So we're going to go ahead and continue. Let's go ahead and whoop, we're going to get rid of that. Just get it out of the way. We got a ton more screws here, but first I think we got a pretty relatively straightforward next step. We're going to go ahead and get rid of all that bird's nest, rat's nest, or whatever the heck nest that is in there. And we're going to stick a magnet to that and see what it is, whether it be stainless steel or regular steel, or my God, that doesn't want to come out. Oh, okay. All right, there we go. I think I got most of it. Whew. Let's see what we got here. Okay, yeah, we most definitely have regular steel, so we got a decent amount of steel so far, and I have a feeling that's what we're going to end up with. We're going to have a lot of steel here, as you can see. Now I got a little basin for the steel, so I'm going to put that in there. Yes, sirree, Bobberini there, whatever you want to call it there. This thing's attached, it's screws, screws everywhere, even the handles, they got screws. So we're going to take all the screws apart and see whatever, you know, what we can get, what we can't get, and all that fun stuff. So I hope everybody's having a fantastic and wonderful day, night, weekend, holiday, whenever you're watching this Gil Skillz video. Oh, let's see, we got this here. I'm pretty sure this is, oh yeah, that is ferrous, so it goes in with the ferrous material. That's ferrous, but you know what? You could use this for a fireplace or something like that. And just stick it on a little handle thingy, and that's what they use for fireplaces. I'll just put that in there, just for the heck of it. All right, let's turn this around. We're gonna go ahead and get the other side, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this out, okay? Because it's not too often there's a blend between Bob and other Bob in the same video. Alright. We'll go ahead and continue here. We'll keep getting the screws, accumulating the screws, wanting the screws, getting screwed. I mean, well, you know. Since we know that's all steel, we'll just put that with its cousins and brethren and family and stuff. So we got the actually, let's go ahead and take this whole basin out here, because that's pretty straight. Oh my God, look at that stuff in there. Look at that stuff. We're gonna go ahead and get that out. Scrapyards don't want that kind of crap. Ow! Oh my goodness. It's like something was in there, like defending it. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to get all that stuff out of there. There we go. All right. So one might think that this is actually stainless steel, and it is quite possible that this could be stainless steel. However, it is extremely, and I say extremely, magnetic. So, with that being said, if it is stainless steel, it is a very, very poor type of stainless steel. But, nonetheless, I will let you folks be the judge, because I don't think this is aluminum, because obviously a magnet sticks to it. I think it's a very poor grade stainless, or a type of steel, but it would be stainless, right? Because you can put water in it and stuff like that and boil stuff. Could be a poor stainless steel, but for the love of God, I am so indecisive. I'm gonna call it stainless steel's red-headed stepchild's brother. How's that?
Nice.
I'm gonna call it stainless steel, but it's a bad kind of stainless steel. It's the kind of stainless steel you really don't want. But you be the judge. You tell me, ladies and gentlemen. You make sure you comment and tell other original Bob, whoever's talking to you right now. You tell that person what you really think. All right, so we've got this top piece right here. I'm just gonna go around and take the screws right out of it, and I'm gonna continue taking screws out of it until it continues to fall apart or come apart. We're gonna keep taking new things out of it, and we're gonna keep finding probably more and more ferrous material, because that's all this is, really. I don't think there's anything else in here. We can find a decent brass. Found some brass. Don't worry, I don't smell toast. I think I'm fine. You know, I'm not hyperventilating or anything like that, ladies and gentlemen. So we got a little bit more. Let's see if this is oh yeah, that's very much ferrous. So I'm gonna put that with more of its brethren area right there. Woo! Okay, let's put that right there. What do we got here? We got more. Oh, we got more material here. We got tons and tons and tons of screws. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some of them screws out. Maybe we can get another little component out of here and you know, see more than that. I want to take this Big Easy sign. I would love to have this. I would love to have this Big Easy sign, but you know what? I'm not going to take the Big Easy sign. I'm not the Big Easy kind of guy, although I am big, and I make it look easy. I don't know. You guys, hope you're having a fantastic time. That's all I care about. So let's keep going. We're taking apart the Big Easy, and we're having a Big Easy. Kind of sounds like a 10 o'clock meeting in the morning, doesn't it? Having a Big Easy or a nice 10 o'clock meeting. I don't know. Could be wrong, but the Big Easy could sound like a 10 o'clock meeting with a lot of laxatives. Let's go ahead and continue. I'm going to take as many screws out as I possibly can here. You guys are doing fantastic. You're still with me. If you stuck with me thus far, you're absolutely freaking amazing. You're gonna have a suitcase waiting for you with $10,000 in it underneath your pillow. I can't help it if it's Monopoly money. It could be Monopoly money. It could be just papers that say I owe you, but I really don't. I owe you. All that's written on the same piece of paper, okay? So let's go ahead and continue. Woo! Whoop, whoop, whoop. So we got get that little flapjack right there. Continue here. Can I pull this out just yet? I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can pull that out yet. No, I cannot. You know why? Because the Big Easy sign is in the way, ladies and gentlemen. We got to do something about that. We're gonna get that Big Easy sign out of there. Because maybe, just maybe, I'll keep it. You know what? I don't want to hurt myself, ladies and gentlemen. Look, I may sound silly and stupid and dumb and this, that, and the other thing, but you know what? I'm not really dumb, or at least I hope I'm not dumb. I did pass grade school after all. Okay, what else we got here? Got a little bit. Might get that sign after all. Oh, gentlemen. Woo. Oh, you know what? That sign is made out of plastico. Plastico. Let me go ahead and jam that back in the hole for a second there. You know what? It couldn't make. Oh, it can't be Plastico. No. Hold on. No, that's aluminum-o. But now we got the Big Easy-o. All right. So I'm going to put that right there. We'll go ahead and continue. It looks like we can get this basin out, or at least I'm going to. I'm going to try. Something's holding it up. Hold it in. I don't know what it is, but. Oh, there we go. All right, there we go. So we've got another basin out here. Let's go ahead and use the magnet to it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's all steel. It's all steel, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I'm going to go ahead and throw this down. Just flatten that out so you know what? We have less mass taken up on the shelf over here. So I'm going to just kind of put this behind here, and I'm going to try my best not to ruin my awesome Gil Skillz sign that was made specifically by Ralph Morick. Gotta love the guy. He's a cool guy. All right, so we got a decent amount done so far, and we're almost done, believe it or not. I know you guys don't want it to be done. I mean, you guys want the Gil Skillz episodes to last forever and ever. Man, I heard a collective groan. Was that you guys? You guys need to do something about that. Take some Pepto-Bismol or something. Holy guacamole. All right, let's go ahead and continue here. Oh, these are backed up with nuts.
Nut.
They got nuts.
Nut.
Huh. Okay. So I'll have to take the nuts out of there. And we'll go ahead and continue. I don't know what that was. That sounded like a deer in heat that had to fart. I don't know if I could even repeat that noise if I wanted to, but that's okay. Hey, look, looks like we got we got like a little drawer type thing here. Let's see if that is, it is, okay, fine. We'll just put that in there with the rest of the stuff. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting there. Look at this thing right here. We're gonna continue to take crap out of here until we can't take crap out of here no more, and then we're gonna tally up all the crap. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. So if I hold the nut with the back of my finger when I first loosen it up, I should be able to get them all out. That's the idea anyway. You tell me what you do. Is that what you do? That's what I do. All right, we got more metal. We got more ferrous metal here. We're gonna put that right there. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, special shout out to Sculler Metals, man. Great channel. I love that channel, along with Project Shop Florida. He's pretty cool too. E-Waste Mike, he's the GOAT. You gotta check that guy out as well. And if you don't, it's your own damn fault. You're gonna miss out on some really good content. All right, let's go ahead and continue here. We're calming down just a little bit. Blood pressure's coming down just a smidge. We're getting there. Looks like we got some more metal. We'll just throw that right in there. All right, well, what else we got left here? I don't know. We got this bottom plate. From what I can see here, what I really want to do is take the rest of the screws out, and then hopefully I can show you what's in here, which is what I want to do. Let's see if that's what I can do. I want to do it. Let's do it. There we go. Okay. Got that. We're going to do that. Putting that with that. Now I got some good material here because, all right, I got to be careful because this is the stand. So I'm really taking the structure away from the stand. So this last one right here, it's going to make this whole thing come down on my hand, which is fine. I don't mind. I don't mind. Actually, it's going to stand on its own. I'm okay with that. That's great. You see that? It's a miracle, ladies and gentlemen. So this, if I can, ooh. It's all steel. This may not be steel, like this plate right here, but this on the other side is steel. And we got this little plastic piece right here that's got a screw. I'll take that out. And the plastic can go with the other junk, which is just fine and dandy by me. Make sure that the nut goes with the screw. You know, you could build up some decent hardware if you held on to some of this stuff. If you're anything like me, though, you probably have more hardware than you can handle at this point. All right, so here's where it's going to get a little hairy. All right, I'm going to try to take this support off right here. We're going to continue our little investigation. To see if this thing has anything other than ferrous material. You know, we did take out that little bit of brass, which is great, but I want to see if there's anything else in here. Woo! All right, I'll get that out later. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Spaghetti-o. Oh, good Lord. You still recording? Yes, you were. That's what I'm talking about right there. Go ahead and... This thing doesn't want to... There we go. Alright, so we got 2 screws in there. We got a little plastic stuff right there. As you can see, it's starting to collapse a little bit. Let's go ahead and get the screws. I'm going to put that other plastic piece in there with the junk. There we go. There we go. All right, we're almost done here. Almost done, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, put that there. Put the junk over here. I'm going to go ahead and continue with 2 more thingamabobs to get out of there. See what I've done right there? Because my name is Bob and it's a thingamabob. Ha 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 ha. Listen, I have not taken any illicit substances, alright? I am high on life, ladies and gentlemen. I just enjoy you all being here. Now listen, I do have a question to ask of you guys, and I think I mentioned this in a live stream once already. But listen, I want to create a compilation video of some of my better or good videos. And if you guys are up for that, make sure you put a comment in below. If you want something that's like a good couple hours long, and it's a compilation of all Gil Skillz, you know, good videos that you enjoy, something that you need to fall asleep with. If I can help you fall asleep, or if I can help you get through your work day, if you work remotely, or whatever the case may be, I really don't care. If a compilation video is for you, friggin', I ain't putting that nut on that screw. How do you like them apples? If I can help you out in that regard, just let me know, and I'm gonna make it happen. All right, let's see. Guys, I'd also like to do a special shout out to the Steel Scrap Kingdom. He is still in transition. He's still trying to get out of his compound, but guess what? He's almost out of his compound, and I still think we're gonna see videos from the guy because he's just cool, too cool to go away. So, all right, let's keep on going here, shall we? We got one more piece right here, and we'll get that one at a time there, and then with any luck, we'll be able to get the bottom out from under it, and in the end, I'll be able to show you what's in here. Haha. I think we are pretty darn close to crap ton of screw status. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna keep on going. Now listen, this might be recorded in the annodes of history and whatnot, but I just learned that Trailer Park Boys are coming out with a 13th season. And it is confirmed, ladies and gentlemen, they are actually filming right now. So, I'm very much looking forward to seeing a 13th season of the Trailer Park Boys. Of course, this is other Bob, and I think regular Bob likes it too. Ow! Ow! Anyway. There we go. That's what I'm saying. Alright, so is there any more screws holding these things on? Oh boy, there is a whole bunch of screws underneath here. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, so if you can see here, we got screws all the way around at the very bottom. We're gonna make sure that those come out too. Hopefully there is no bolts or nuts on the other side. It doesn't appear like there is, so we should be able to get these off relatively easy. Hopefully. All right, getting there. All right. Let's see. We got one here. Alrighty, and I think that's it. Oh, no! Not stainless. Not stainless. Patent pending, though. The patent is definitely pending. Okay. Alrighty. So we got a little bit more to go. We got this ring here. Got this little igniter, which is pretty cool. We got this ring. This ring. You can go ahead and get that ring out of there, just for the sake of disassembling everything. Because why not? Looks like these pieces are partially riveted in place. Let me get those real quick. Oh. Okay. All right. We're almost done. We got one more screw. Okay. Okay, so this is the way the shaft is all coiled up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, in all seriousness, this is the burner. This is where the propane flows through, and whoosh, you get the nice little fire action there, so you can, you can make your oil all toasty, and you can deep fry your turkey or your chicken or whatever you want to deep fry. If you get a whole bunch of Twinkies, hey, I won't judge because I love Twinkies. I also like Oreos. My good buddy R5 Adventures, Crystal, she makes great deep fried Twinkies, okay? All right, I'm gonna put this, well, before we do, man, there isn't a single thing that doesn't stick to a magnet on here. I am not happy. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, even this is sticking to a magnet somewhat. All right, that's fine. But we do have brass right here and right here. And we got some brass over here. And, all right. So we just got this shell that I'm gonna flatten out right now. Flatten out, flatten out. Use the power of obesity. The power of obesity flattened it quite nicely. Okay, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, you give me just a few minutes here and I will reorganize everything to your satisfaction and show you everything that we have here today. Talk to you in a minute. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, well, the Big Easy was, in fact, that easy. So we've got a bunch of ferrous material here, as you can plainly see. We've got this questionable container here, which may or may not be stainless steel, very poor quality, if it is stainless steel at all. I think it's regular steel, but if there's going to be water in it or something, well, it's got a hole in it, so it's probably just regular steel. I really honestly don't know. I honestly don't care, because it's going to go in with the shred. Anywho, regular steel. We've got a whole bunch of crap ton of screws. Status. We've got a decent amount of brass here, just a little bit, but a decent amount nonetheless for what it is. We got one wire. We got the Big Easy sign that I'm gonna have to keep and put somewhere. Even though this is cast aluminum and I could scrap this real easy, this is a very cool memento that's gonna have to go somewhere in the shop. So there we go. And we got all the junk, as you can see here. We got the knobby knobs, we got the plastic, and we got the hose that you can suck a golf ball through if you really wanted to. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I hope you like what you've seen here today. And until the next time, oh, wait a minute. If you want to like, comment, share, and subscribe, please do so. It helps the channel, and it would really make me happy. And until the next time, have a scrap happy day. Bye.